Good afternoon. Hey, it's the Trigger, Rich Bontrager. Welcome back for another 2 p.m. with the Trigger. It's always live and have a great time coming on back every day to help you amplify your brand authority. Because I love helping you shine on camera and stage. It's all about your genius. Did you know you're a genius? Did you know you have that ability that no one else has? I love helping people shine and understand how to elevate that, show up on media, show up on camera. There's so much amazing ways to amplify that genius that you have. Today, I'm going to be talking about book amplification. I work with a lot of authors, I do book launch parties. It's a wonderful time. And today, I'm just going to give you some inside tips of how to leverage the print. The book launch parties are a great opportunity to do that. That's just one example. I did one on Monday night. We did a hybrid event. It was live at a regional pub in the Baltimore area, had an in-person crowd. We had a drop-down screen. You could see the virtual crowd. They could participate, ask questions. It was fully immersed back and forth, and we had a fantastic time. And that's a live event, recorded, and it will be for playbacks as well. And that's one way the authors can get their books amplified out there. But there's other ways as well. I'm going to share the screen in a moment. One of the fun ways that I have worked with some clients and I see people doing is you literally take your book and bring it to live on social media. And there's plenty of ways to do that. By the way, I'm part of the National Speakers Association and the NSA. I help run one of their Facebook groups, and we deal with this every month on different ways to amplify authors, tips, tricks, insights. So if you're a part of the National Speakers Association, you want to join the Facebook group, reach out to me, learn more about that. But that's a monthly ongoing area where we can help you amplify that. But one of the ways is you literally take the book and you've got chapters in the book. You have great quotes within the book and you're waiting for people to read those, find those, and highlight those. Well, what if you grab one of those quotes, one of those great things, and put it on your social media clip? Carol Kammerer is an author that I've worked with, amazing lady and author. She works with the LinkedIn particularly, and she has the ability to take her, I'm going to do this again here for 1 second. She has the ability to take her social media, bring it to life in a way that you look like you're reading the book, learning about the book, but you're also engaging with her as well. And this is real simple. The way you do this is she has taken a chapter from the book. She'll highlight. So she's in chapter 9 on this particular post on Twitter. But then she's grabbed a quote from out of chapter 9. A personalized invitation shows respect to the person you are inviting, demonstrate your own civility. Simple little quote, but it's ripped right out of the pages of it. Now she has a picture of the book. She has the chapter on it, and within her social media, then she enjoys connections. She has a thread of how to go find the book and order the book and goes to a landing page. Now, this is more than just, hi, I've got the book, and you show a cover and you expect people to go after it. Now you're teasing them up a little bit. You're getting the energy going of like, what's really in this book? This is kind of really cool. She doesn't. Now, here's another one from chapter 9. That's actually the same one there. But then she did a Halloween treat for a book. She found a way to use a LinkedIn leadership book and tie it into Halloween. This is just a great example of what she's doing with static posts, a picture posts, and text. But she is literally bringing the book alive on the screen so that people can get a taste of what it is. Same thing. Sit down with your book, grab a camera, and you can do the very same thing. Hi, I'm Rich. I've got a book. Here's the name of the book. Show them the book. And you can literally read a little excerpt. I'm in page 25, chapter 2. And here's something I want you to think about. Or here's a great quote by somebody else that I put in my book. And you read the quote. People literally see you holding your book. See, now you're presenting on video. Now you're presenting your brand authority. Now you're presenting your genius. After you read the quote, put down the book. And now you can start talking about, now what I really meant there was, let me expand on that a little bit. Now you can go into some teaching. Now you can share some of your authority in that area and space. Or if you read a quote that you are in disagreement with and you intentionally put it in the book, now you can get the flip side of what someone else said, and you can counterpoint with what you said. Again, you're highlighting your book, you're highlighting your brand authority, your wisdom, your knowledge, and it's going to draw people to it. Now, whenever you do something like this, always, always, always drive them to a landing page, to your Amazon page, drive them to your website. Don't just do the posts and not lead them to where they want to go. You don't have to do a hard sell. You don't have to say, you know what? I got this amazing book. I got 500 of them in my garage and I need you to buy the darn thing. It's not going to work. What you need to do is just simply demonstrate the power of the book, the power of your genius, and let them make their own decision if they want to buy that. You could do that right here on one of these live streaming events. Every day I do these 2 p.m. with Trigger. You could literally do that over a course. Take them through one chapter or jump around the book a little bit over a course of a month and let them know about the book. Drop that link in, let people find them, and then go from there. You can also do that with the ebook as well. If you want to get people more excited about it, say, hey, look, I'm giving a special today. Here's my ebook price. Go check it out. Repurpose all these videos, all this content, like Carol is doing on Twitter. She also has that on some of her other social media as well. So do not place it in one place. Again, you are building your media empire. You're building your brand authority. So when you put it on one place, redress it up a little bit different if you need to, because the content, the audience, the posting mechanisms may be a little bit different. So you may have to edit and maybe recapture it a little bit differently, but use it on a different platform as well. One other thing is, if you are working on a new book and your new book literally is hitting, it's hot and going right now, make sure you mention, hey, I'm already working on my next project. If you're interested in learning more about my next project, again, let them know how they get in touch with you. One of the big things going on right now are compilation books. That's where the main author is doing the book, but they want other speakers, experts, authorities to be in their books. Here's a great way to amplify your book. Do that. Get some other people to add content in your book. Celebrate those people on social media. That's what Rod Bourne did on Monday night when we did his book launch. He had different celebrities, sports athletes in his book. He celebrated them. He invited them to his book launch. They would participate and be able to speak themselves. But if you're going to elevate other people, make sure you elevate them in your social media and bring them into the content you're producing. One final note here. If you're looking for a great way to amplify you and your brand authority and get an audience that is highly untouched, think about doing a children's book. Seriously. Children's book is a very unique niche, and a lot of our books that we write, we're writing for adults. We're writing for a different medium, for a leadership. Many of those same topics can be dropped down, represented in a way that children, young adults, schools can use them to teach leadership, to teach respect, to teach business practices for schools and educators. If you want to find a new market to expand again, because your one market may be going well, but you want more, make a children's version of your book. And you will find there are outlets like Scholastica is always looking for great new books. They will help sell that book for you by putting in that old monthly Scholastica mailer. I can remember getting those when I was a child. I'd bring that book, that little flyer home from Scholastica. I had already circled the ones I wanted. There was always a new Hardy Boys book out or something fun back then. And I would bring it home to my mom and dad, and I'd throw it on the table. And I'm like, I want that book for my birthday. I want that book for Christmas. I want it for Easter. I was always asking for more books. Parents love to buy good books for their kids. So you have a child excited about your book. You have a parent excited that you're going to read something great from a super author. You could have a whole nother pipeline. And then you can promote it, as I'm talking about, for children in a whole different vein and avenue. Do you see the potential of elevating you and your brand, of elevating the way that your book shines for you? One other way that you can elevate this, I'm going to give away a lot of secrets here today. So this is good stuff. Make sure you're taking notes. Another good way to actually elevate you and your brand is with your book, use technology to your advantage now. I have worked with several books. They're coming out. This is great. You can write your chapter, and then in the chapter, include a QR code on the very same page. You have a great quote. You have something that you want to teach about. Then include a QR code that takes them to a short video clip of you teaching on camera. Now you're blending the media, education, TV, the written word. You're putting it all together, and they will go to a special area where there's bonus content that matches the book that they just bought. It's ingenious. You can do so many things now with books to bring them alive in a new way and amplify you and your brand authority through a book. I could go on for a very, very long time. Coming up this month on the National Speakers Association group, we will be talking about book amplification and ways to do things. So if you're part of the National Speakers Association or if you want to join, you really need to learn more about it. It's very easy. Just simply Google National Speakers Association. Contact me, rich at richbontrager.net. You can always connect with me there. There's the email right here. You can always connect with me. Ask me more follow-up questions. Put them in the post here today. I would love to hear what your questions are about this idea of leveraging your book with media. One area also is get spotlighted on a great interview, not about your book. Your book will get mentioned. You can drop links in for your books. Highlight your thought authority, your expertise in a specialized interview, and that spotlights you and your brand authority. Again, if you want to learn more about these ways of doing this, contact me via email or go to rockthestagemedia.com. We have amazing tools and skills that better help you amplify you, your brand, and your books. It's all about helping you shine. It's all about helping you shine on stage and camera so that your brand goes up and up and up. I see the chat's got a little comment or two in it. This is great. I love seeing comments come flying through. Hey, Monica, great to have you there with us today. Great to see Richard Lopez dropping in today. Please come back every day with 2 p.m. with the Trigger, and we will have more conversation and insights just like this. And if you have a topic you want me to cover, if you're a topic you're curious about, I would love to know more about those topics so I can bring you the best every day with our time together. Book amplification. Do you have a book in mind? Do you have a book already coming out? Do you have a plan to amplify that book? We have plans. We have ways of doing book launches, spotlight interviews, and much more at Rock the Stage Media. Contact me, rich at richbontrager.net. Until tomorrow, that's going to do it for the day. We'll see you at 2 p.m. with the Trigger for more live coaching content information to help you shine on camera and stage. We'll see you then.